This is the second part of the passage, talking about the life of Ernest Hemingway, the writer. This is the photo of Ernest Hemingway, the American writer. Let's start with his early life. Ernest Hemingway was one of the great American writers of the 20th century. He was born on July 21st, 1899 in Oak Park, Illinois. Illinois is a state, wilaya in the United States, and Oak Park is a city in the state of Illinois. Illinois is the state where the city of Chicago lies. The second of 6 children. He was the second of 6 children, so he had he had 5 siblings. يعني شقيق أو شقيقة. His family was strict and very religious. متدينة جدا. So the word strict should be something related to that. يعني كلمة strict بما أنه عائلة كانت متدينة جدا وشيء آخر. هذا الشيء الآخر المفروض أن يكون قريب من التدين. Strict means صارم. His father, he will talk now about his family. His father taught his children a love of nature and the outdoor life. Outdoor life, the life outside outside buildings. Ernest caught his first fish at the age of 3 and was given he caught his first fish at the age of 3 and someone gave him a shotgun for his 12th birthday. وأعطي بندقية كهدية في عيد ميلاده الثاني عشر. And this had an effect of course on his later life. وهذا كان له تأثير على حياته اللاحقة. He became fascinated with war and the like, and the use of guns and hunting, fishing. يعني هذا كان طفولته كان لها دور كبير. هو يريد أن يوضح لنا تأثير طفولته على حياته اللاحقة. تعلمه للصيد وصيد صيد الحيوانات، صيد السمك، استخدام الأسلحة أثر عليه لاحقا. On the other side, this was the influence of his father. هذا كان تأثير والده. On the other side, the influence, his mother had a different type of influence. كان لوالدته نوع مختلف من التأثير. His mother taught him a love of music and art. At school, he was good at English. So he was good at English, and later he became a writer. So there is a connection. And wrote for the school newspaper. كان يكتب لصالح، كان جيدا في اللغة الإنجليزية وكتب لصالح the school newspaper، صحيفة المدرسة. He graduated in 1917, but he didn't go to college. He went to Kansas City and worked as a journalist for the Star newspaper. So instead of going to college following graduation from school, he worked as a journalist in Kansas City for a newspaper called Star. He learned a lot, but left after only 6 months to go to war. Which war in 1917? The First World War, or the Great War as it was known at the time. Hemingway and war. Hemingway was fascinated by war. He had wanted to become a soldier, but couldn't. كان مولعا أو منبهرا بالحرب وأراد أن يصبح جنديا لكنه لم يتمكن. He couldn't because he had poor eyesight. He couldn't see well. So instead of becoming a soldier, what did he become? In the First World War, he became an ambulance driver and was sent to Italy, where he was wounded in 1918. We have a number of instances of the passive. عندنا عدد من استخدامات الباسيف. He was sent to Italy. أرسل إلى إيطاليا. He was wounded in 1918. جرح أو أصيب بجروح في 1918. طبعا هنا ليس من المهم من جرحه. أكيد أثناء الحرب من قبل أشخاص في الجيش المقابل. ما يهمنا هو أن الحدث تعرض للجرح وليس من تسبب بها. After the war, he went to live in Paris, where refers to Paris, where he was encouraged in his work by the American writer Gertrude Stein. In the 1930s, الثلاثينيات, he became a war correspondent in the Spanish Civil War and World War II. He worked as a war correspondent مراسل حربي in the Spanish Civil War في الحرب الأهلية الإسبانية and World War II, the Second World War. Many of his books were about war. His most successful book, which is For Whom the Bell Tolls, was written in 1940 and is about the Spanish Civil War. So the most successful book written by Ernest Hemingway is called For Whom the Bell Tolls, and it was written in 1940 and is about the Spanish Civil War. Spanish Civil War. Originally طبعا الجملة في الأصل هنا his most successful book was written in 1940، لكنه أراد أن يضيف أن يقول لنا ما هو العنوان، فوضع فارزة كوما، ذكر العنوان ثم يعني قطع الكلام، وضع كوما أخرى ليقول أن قطعي للكلام قد توقف، سأعود لأكمل. ف his most successful book, this is the subject، هذا الفاعل، was written هذا الفعل، وهذا جاءت كمداخلة for whom the bell tolls بين الفاعل والفعل. Another novel، رواية أخرى، what is it؟ أيضا مجددا قطع الكلام، A Farewell to Arms، وداعا للسلاح، is about the futility of war، عن عبثية الحرب. His personal life. Hemingway's success in writing was not marred by similar success in his personal life. يقول إنه نجاحه في الكتابة لم mirror. The meaning of mirror هو مرآة. But here we have ed, so it is used as a verb. تم استخدامها كفعل. فالقصد إن ما الذي تفعله المرآة؟ تعكس. فهنا قصد الكاتب إنه لم ينعكس نجاحه في الكتابة في حياته الشخصية. Now he should tell us why. يجب أن يخبرنا. هذه هي the topic sentence. This is topic sentence. The topic sentence تعطينا فكرة عن ما سيقدمه لنا الباراجراف. تعطينا فكرة عن الكلام الذي نجده في الباراجراف. فبما أنه بدأ هنا بعبارة تقول لنا أن حياته الشخصية لم تكن ناجحة أو كانت فاشلة، فيجب أن يخبرنا لماذا في بقية الباراجراف. He married 4 times, which is not a good thing. His first wife divorced him in 1927. He immediately married again and moved to Key West, a city in the state of Florida, where he enjoyed hunting and fishing. But he also suffered from depression. Despite enjoying hunting and fishing, he had depression. عانى من الكآبة. This wasn't helped when, in 1928, his father committed suicide. This wasn't helped when his father committed suicide when, in 1928. This refers to depression. يعني wasn't helped، يعني لم يساعده أو زاد الطين بلة إنه في 1928 commit suicide. His father committed suicide. To commit suicide means to kill yourself or to take your own life. Hemingway's health was not good. So this is another problem. مشكلة أخرى. His health was not good. And he had many accidents. متعرض لعدة حوادث. 2 more marriages failed. So now we have 1 2 and now 2. This is 4. فشلت بعد ذلك زيجتان أخريتان. In 1954 he survived 2 plane crashes. Plane crash نجا من 2 plane. We have a plane لدينا طائرة ونجا. So crash means what? يجب أن تعني شيء له علاقة بالتحطم سقوط. A plane crash هو تحطم طائرة. In October of the same year 1954 he was awarded the Nobel Prize. منح Nobel Prize for Literature. Nobel Prize in which field? In the field of literature. He is a writer. But he was too ill to receive it in person. Two plus adjective means that something it's like negation. يعني عندما نضع to زائد صفة فإحنا كنا ما ننفي. فمثلا نقول he is too good to play for this team. Too good to play for this team أفضل من أن يلعب لهذا الفريق. يعني يجب أن لا يلعب لهذا الفريق. Too ill to receive it in person هو كان جدا مريض لدرجة أنه لم يستلم الجائزة بشكل شخصي. لم يذهب للحصول عليها شخصيا. His final years were taken up with health problems. So he had health problems in the last years of his life. Again, this is the topic sentence. He should tell us about these problems. He began to lose his memory. يفقد ذاكرته. And he couldn't write anymore. وفقد القدرة على الكتابة. ما الذي يقصد؟ يعني لا يقصد جسديا، وإنما لم يعد قادر على التأليف هنا، على تأليف الروايات، لأن هو يقول لأن احنا نتحدث عن كاتب. On Sunday, July 2nd, 1961, so when he was 62, Hemingway killed himself with a shotgun. He killed himself. He committed suicide. He took his own life. And we have a comma. لدينا فارزة. إذن يريد أن يضيف شيء آخر عن الانتحار. Just as تماما مثل his father had done before him. تماما كما كان والده قد فعل من قبله. هذا استخدام للماضي التام. هذا مثال على استخدام كيف إذا في محاضرة سابقة أخبرتكم عن استخدام الماضي التام. نحن هنا نتحدث في الماضي. يوم الأحد 2 تموز 1961 رجعنا إلى الماضي. فالحدث الذي وقع هناك استخدمنا الماضي البسيط. ثم تحدثنا عن انتحار والده قبل هذه اللحظة أو النقطة في الماضي اللي نتحدث عنها. رجعنا إلى ما قبل هذا الماضي، فنستخدم الماضي التام للإشارة إلى أن هذا الحدث وقع قبل هذا. Just as his father had done before him. كما كان والده قد فعل من قبله. باللغة العربية نضع قد وفعل ماضي. أعتقد هذا ما يماثل الماضي التام في اللغة الإنجليزية.